Hello, everybody. Welcome. Happy Sunday to y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining the live to catch the vibe up over here. Y'all come on up in here. We're at the 2 o'clock hour. Um, please make sure you hit that good like, share, and subscribe button for me as you enter into the building. Thank you so much for that. Greatly appreciate it. Y'all know we have that 10-minute mark that we have to wait for. And so, I'll be right back. Hello, good people. Hello, hello, hello. How y'all doing? Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank y'all so much for joining the live. Greatly appreciate you so much. Um, hey, Miss Shura, she says, hello, everyone. Have a blessed day. Miss Carla says, hey, G Squad in chat. Hey, Miss Loyce Jones, she says, hi, everybody. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you as well. Miss Carla says, girl, I believe Sugar Mama spilled some tea on her mama about Jason being Melody boyfriend. What? Child, I cannot, Miss Carla. Miss Sonya says, I didn't hear that at Carla. Me either, girl. Me neither. Me neither. Neither did I. But hello, everybody. Y'all come on in, hit that good like, share, and subscribe button for your girl. Make sure you got your notification bell turned on. Hey, Miss Jersey girl. So you know each and every time that I go live. We are at the 4-day countdown before your girl's birthday. Woo woo. Approaching 57 really quickly. But you know, your girl is just praying that she is still here to see it come, child. Yes. But y'all get on up in here. Miss Carl, I don't know what you talking about. Girl, Miss Carl, you're not about to word me today. Now, you ain't gonna do that, Miss Carl. We ain't gonna be doing all that. Child, Lord, I cannot with Miss Carla. Where's my thing at? But yes, y'all, happy Sunday, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, happy Sunday to ya. Happy Sunday to ya. Happy Sunday. Woo, child, I can go on WK video, child. No, I don't do that. No, thank you. I stopped watching her. Thank you, Miss Sonia. Praise the Lord. Let the church say amen. And let the church say amen again. Child, I ain't about to be worried with the foolery, with the foolery, with the foolery. I just cannot. But child, anyway, y'all come on up in here. But got a little taste of some mess, child. Just a little bit, child. Go ahead and I don't put the name, put them on my thumbnail. Y'all know that. But cheerings. They up there talking about Trish and Ken. Of course, they're not together because I think I told y'all I could never identify who was who. So you know, maybe Ken figured it out, child. They talk about Ken over yonder showing the muscles, y'all, and over there on the IG, he's always posting and he's too into himself for me. I don't like people like that. He's just really into himself. But the word on the curve is that him and that muscle slash mumbles is no longer together. Child, I told y'all the other day the way she was bumping and grinding over there on a side hen. That wouldn't surprise me at all, child. But moving forward. Who cares? Nobody. But you know, and everybody's now calling Trish such a liar. You know, Trish. Well, Trish just didn't become a liar. Trish has always been a liar. That's what Trish does. You know, she just lie, 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 la, 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 la. That part right there. But I'm sick of her. Don't know why she on this TV. And none of the above. God bless on her journey. And all of the above. Yeah, that part right there. But that's what the people's talking about, child. So she up there on the show, she steady lying. She up there on the show lying to them people. That's how come the show ratings at what they say the all time low. But child, they said the rating was at the all time low. Done got Carl Lucifer King to pop up out of his little shell that he was up in. Child trying to swing out there. He be out there trying to swing in the chats and stuff with the people, trying to tell the people that ain't true. Child, well, you need to go over there and check it out for yourself, Carlos, and stop that line. You know, if the ratings is low, the ratings is low. That's it. That's all. You ain't got nobody up there to carry the show. All they doing is lying and lying and lying. One lie after another lie after another lie. So what you expect? It is what it is. Get that crap off the TV. That's what they can really do for all of us. They can do that for all of us. Take it off the TV and make everybody feel so much better, child. Well, yeah, that's what the people saying. The ratings is at an all-time low, and they saying that the show is getting about ready to be snatch. Well, why he got Dustin and Claudia up over there? Instead of him talking about the Bravo and what the Bravo should and shouldn't have on their show, always up over there in their business and what he would and would not love to see and all kinds of stuff of that sort, child. Why don't you be talking about your own show, trying to get that promoted? Do something with that. No, I didn't watch that. Not yet, Miss Sonya. I'm gonna catch that later on this afternoon. But we'll talk about it probably tomorrow. Um, but yeah, he over there talking, bragging and boasting and posting for the other show that ain't got no meaning to him. Miss Carla says I don't watch her either, but I sugar mama talking to her mom after gas station incident. I didn't see that part. I didn't see that part. Bless them folks' heart, child. What they say, bless them on their journey. But no, I didn't see that, Miss Carla. Um, I did hear. Well, let's just jump on into to the gas station incident or whatever. To that low life brother or brother. She said, "Excuse me." Did she not say, "Excuse me" to your sorry? You know what, you bastard? Didn't she tell you that? Get up out of the way, looking for attention. Well, child, I gotta go with what little boss baby said. Boss baby said, well, now what if one of them was to distract the mom and abduct the children? Child, that make you go, that is something to really think about. So to the good people, ladies, young ladies, older ladies, mid-aged ladies, whatever, y'all pay attention to your surroundings out there when you go out and about, and thank God that, Mariah stepped into the rescue as well. I'm about to hit this 911 and let the people know we need some assistance up out here, child. That's what we need. We need assistance out here. This here gas station we located here, baby. Child, now that's some cheering right there. That their mama is talking to them, telling them about the do's and the don'ts, letting them know to pay attention when y'all are out. Just don't be out there. People can be out and people can be out. The difference is you out and you are observing your surroundings, and you can be out and you just out there for no reason, child. So shout out to the smart kids that knows when something is a little off, don't look right, don't feel right, all of that. And mostly shout out to Mel for, sitting her kids down, having a conversation with her children about such stuff as that, and that doesn't only apply to the children. Everybody, y'all. The people is crazy. The people are crazy today, child. That's what I know, child. The people is just crazy out there, child. So pay attention to your surroundings. Shout out to, Mel letting the people know that brother Jason, the retired officer, her bodyguard, is he ain't that far. But thank God for that, able to call Jason and let him know what's going on. Yes, the Miss Carla said the Nuggets are very observant children. Absolutely, they are. But like I said, Mel just be sitting her kids down, having these here conversations that some people might consider to be a tough conversation. Sit your children down, talk to your children, let them know what is and what is not. Um, be, just let them know what to kind of like look out for when people are around you and stuff, child. Because we just really never know who the crazy people is, out here on the streets and stuff. Hey, Miss Patricia, she says, "Hey y'all, Carla, what did Sugar Mama say?" Child, I ain't hear that, Miss Patricia. I don't know what Miss Carla talking about. I dropped that link. I thought she gonna pop on up here and tell the good people what she heard, child. I ain't hear that part, child. But yeah, that part right there. But anyhow, thank God that they are all safe. Thank God for that. That's a blessing because in all reality, y'all, it could have turned out to be the other way so easily. And that is true what Boss Baby said. What if their intention were to abduct the children? We just never know. But on today, thank God that they are, well and safe, well and safe, well and safe. Yes, child, that part right there. Moving forward, let's see who I'm talking about next. Oh Lord, I heard on the streets, y'all, about Martell Hope talking about telling the people how he don't want Melody. Well, then sign the damn papers, you dummy. Can you just sign the damn papers, you bastard? She don't want your sorry, nasty, stinking ass. How about Lord, I said I wasn't gonna get up here acting a whole fool today. I said I wasn't gonna do it. He just works my nerve, child. When that name come out, I just blank. I blank out for a few minutes when it come to him. Yeah, they want to act like he all of this and all of that. And side hen, coleslaw. Child, the people talk about why'd you over there on TikTok? Why you don't come back over here to the YouTube side? That's what I need to know. I want to know why this child don't come out on YouTube. Child, there with a daggone recording of her and Martell. He out there on a train somewhere, child. I don't know where he at. That little boy. Who cares? Hey, Miss Carla, girl. Hey, what you talking about,
Hey
girl?
girl, how you doing? That was that, and that's what I'm saying. Girl, he talking about he don't want Melody. Girl, he need to stop lying. Anyway, okay, so I would like I said, I was scrolling YouTube Street, honey. And I just have to because I'm not even subscribed to her channel at all.
Mm-hmm,
I've been stopped listening to her. But then she showed a clip after she showed Martell's conversation with Ariana.
mm-hmm,
And then it went on to say whatever they were having a conversation. So Sugar Mom was like, she was like, Mama, Jason, your boyfriend. She said, girl, get your butt out of here. She was like, Mama, she said, She said, Jason, get her. Get her. That's what Melody was telling Jason. Jason, get her. Get her. She was like, Mom, here comes Jason, your boyfriend. Girl, look, I was like, what the hell? I was like, and then Melody's like, get out of here, girl, get back to the car, go to the car. And she was like, but Mama, she was like, Jason, get sugar mama, get sugar mama. Girl,
mm,
I was like, oh, you sure
wow.
did, baby. Cause I ain't gonna say nothing. Cause I love Melody. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm,
saying? I am a millimeter, honey, and I ain't gonna say nothing good. She sure did, and girl, I had to go and rewind it again to
wow.
listen to it, and
Well,
she said it. She,
if that's what she said,
girl,
you
I
can
was
best
like,
believe
Lord have mercy.
they're gonna tear the YouTube streets all to pieces with that. Miss Patricia says I didn't hear Sugar Mama say
Mm-hmm.
that. Miss Patricia says she didn't hear that, and then she
Yeah,
also says Hotel is only saying that BS because he knows he has no chance in hell of getting Mel back. Child, if that's
with
what,
Melody. Melody ain't thinking about him.
no,
Melody ain't thinking about him, honey.
but child, the
He is
folk gonna
history
take
like
that and
Thomas
run
Jefferson.
with it. The folk gonna take that little bit and run with it.
Yeah, she did. So, because I was like, okay, well, I didn't hear that. So I went back and put the video back and I listened to it again. I said, and Molly was like, girl, get out of here, sugar mama, get out of here. And she was like, but mom, she was like, she was like, Jason, get her, get sugar mama. Can you get her, please? I
Mm,
was like, oh, shit. Yeah. Yep. I ain't gonna make up none. That's why I had to go back and listen to it again. Because
mm,
I thought she said it, but I wasn't sure.
mm-hmm.
So then I was like, okay, well, let me push the video back. And so I said, girl, man, she did it for that. Mm. Yes, she did say it for me. She sure did.
Mm.
I ain't gonna even lie.
Well, they don't
I
say
ain't
it
gonna
so
even
much,
lie.
so she probably repeating something somebody else done said. She could have been
And,
trying to
and,
be
she,
funny.
and that's true.
Mm-hmm.
And yep, and she could have been. Because Sugar Mama is funny. Now,
Yeah,
Sugar Mama's full of jokes now.
yeah, very intelligent children. So she could have been making a little joke. Mama, your boyfriend Jason, because that's what the people say. They really think that that's her boyfriend. So,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep, and like you said, you're right. She could have been, she could have been trying to be funny. You know what
mm-hmm.
I mean? But girl,
Miss
what you
Patricia
think
said,
about
Miss Patricia
the
says, Hotel probably
if
told those kids that, and I wouldn't put it past this lemon, no shape head bastard.
probably so. I wouldn't put it I wouldn't put it past him either. I wouldn't put it past him either. G Squad. I really wouldn't. Because
Hey,
he's
Miss
conniving
Deborah,
like
she
that.
says, hey, Miss Deborah, she says, I was on there, and yes, Sugar Mama did say that because I thought she was hearing things. Yeah, she probably did say it because that's what the people say all the time.
Yes.
That wouldn't
Yes.
surprise me.
Yeah.
Sugar
Yes.
Mama is a little
She
character.
probably repeating something Martell told me.
Yeah, yeah, because he's so angry. Y'all already said
He is.
yesterday
He funny.
the children can't bring their products to take baths and stuff with now. So he's steady saying that. Martell is steady
Ain't
instilling that
that
into those
sad?
children's head.
That's
Hey,
so
Miss
sad.
Faith, beautiful. How are you? Yeah, I don't put that past him because he ain't got nothing. And the people saying that why he's not filming. They talking about he was up there crying about showing his real life, and now they saying he wasn't up there last night, and the next episode coming up, he's not supposed to be up there. So what is really going on? Is the people up there icing his ass out now? Hey, Miss Candy, she said he can't
Yeah,
even buy
I believe
soap.
they are. I believe they are.
Yeah, that's what he get. That is what he
Okay.
get.
And had them kids, and he had them kids last. He had them kids last weekend, and Boss Baby got bit up 13 times. They was at the
Wow.
pool,
Mm,
lake or something.
wow.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah,
he's
'cause
supposed to be somewhere with that little
yeah,
boy on
she was
the
standing on
train.
the line. She said they was at the beach.
Yeah, he's supposed to be taking that
Oh
little boy
yeah,
somewhere on the
that was
train, and that
yesterday.
and that girl's supposed to be recording it. Why is you recording it? Talking about what's the name of that show? He has
You're
no one.
right.
Um, damn, what's that girl name? It's on the tip of my tongue.
Rashida and Kirk love and hip hop.
Yeah, Rashida.
Rashida,
Rashida and Kurt.
Rashida,
Yeah, why you out there trying to bring in Rashida and Kurt for?
Rashida.
And
Yeah,
he talks to
yeah.
her. I don't know, but he talks to her like he can't stand to hold a conversation with her. But you're recording something like it's something for somebody to hear. Child, that was disgusting and very embarrassing. That whole little taste of conversation they had was embarrassing. She should have been like, "Oh no." Miss Candy says y'all might want to delete that. Baby
It
said no,
was.
it's
It
not
was.
overstepping. G. Oh no, you not overstepping me, Miss Candy. Mm-mm. Um,
Yeah, and then he called her baby girl at the end. She was happy
yeah,
he called her baby girl and not a peasant.
yeah. But he acted like he was irritated the whole time he was talking to her, basically yelling at her or something. I was like, what is really going on?
He
Child, ain't
was. He
nobody.
did act like he was irritated. He
He's
was.
irritated. And then
He
talking about
was.
his real life. Boy, go
He
sit
acted like
down.
he didn't want to talk to her.
He really did. That's
Hmm.
exactly what it was. He acted just like he did not want to talk to her. But yeah, with that little sugar mama thing, child, the children didn't heard it so much. Sugar mama probably trying to be funny at her mom. I wouldn't put it past that little babe. She's
Yeah.
5. I know she's 5 years
It,
old, but I wouldn't put it
yeah.
past her.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cause she probably,
because
mama, you know what? That's what they people be saying. That's your
she
boyfriend,
is
mama.
a
That's your
character,
boyfriend.
baby. She
Yeah,
real
I can
funny.
see. Yeah, I can see her saying that too.
Yeah.
And then when they go
Uh huh.
around Martell, he steady drilling it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Into their head. You know that's your mama boyfriend, all that crazy stuff he's saying and stuff. So they
Right.
just
Silly
taking it back
drilling
home
in their
to
head.
Melody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they taking it back home to her, telling her what he's saying and stuff. Still stalking and torturing the daggone kids. You bastard, Martell hoe. Look, child, he needs to go find him a job. He really do. He need to go find him a
I
job.
got two things to say.
Hmm.
I got I have two things to say. Martell signed the damn papers. And
Sign the
secondly,
damn papers, Martell.
why isn't he reviewing his own show? Which he
Okay.
know his which he know is garbage.
He's
That's
not
why he ain't
reviewing his
interviewing
own
that
show,
show
Miss
because he
Carter.
know it's garbage.
Yeah, because it's at the all-time low, and he trying to correct that and trying to fix that, and he
Because
didn't
he
make
know
it.
it's garbage.
He makes one little sentence
Yeah.
out of that, and that's it. Miss Patricia says, sadly, you can't stand looking at those products without getting jealous. To the point you don't want them in your sight. LOL. Ain't that something? Sorry, mofo. Sign the damn papers.
Yes. Ain't that the truth?
Child, when I think of him, all I want to say is sign the damn papers, Martell. Hey, look, that's all we really need him to do. He don't
Yeah.
like the children. He don't
That's
like the
what I
products.
said.
He don't like their
Sign the
mama.
damn papers and move
Yeah,
on.
Get rid of yourself. Remove
Yeah.
yourself out of that situation and go find your peace with coleslaw. Hey, Miss Maria. She said, hey, everybody. Sorry, I'm late. Just got back. Girl, could get on up in here, child, and drive Martell home. Sorry, bastard. Yeah, but Miss Carlos is disgusting. He is so disgusting. And then I saw a little clip where Kimmy
Girl,
told
I
that
am
talking about
sick
they
of
gonna
him.
own. She talking about they gonna
He
own. She
is
gonna own the
disgusting.
night or something. Girl, you ain't never had a storyline since you been on the damn show. What is you talking about? I don't like her. Miss Candy says he thinks Mel is
Since
making money
season
from
one,
the kids.
episode one, you ain't had no storyline.
Yeah, Miss Candy says he thinks Mel is making money from the kids having the products when they get them for free. Child, he's so slow. He's so slow. That's how come he was irritated the other night talking to the side hen, the other day or whenever. Talking about Kirk and Rashida supposed to be in Huntsville. Who cares?
Yeah.
Rashida just as slow as she is. They're talking about Rashida
Right.
got the side hen and the baby in one
And
of
she
their
ain't got
rental
but two
homes.
songs.
Child, I tell you, I said,
So is
if she trying to gravitate to Rashida, I can understand why. I
uh,
really
and go on vacation with her.
and Kirk ain't no looker. But Carla, Kirk ain't no looker. Must be the britches. The britches. Y'all know what the old folk used to say. Must be
He's
what he got
not.
down in his
He's
britches, y'all.
three earrings. They call them three earrings.
Not the three. Miss Candy says Rashida is
That
a
might
doormat
be
for
it, cause
Kirk.
he definitely ain't no look.
And girl, she got up
Three
there
earrings.
thinking she doing something to my y'all can say what you want to. She ain't
She
leaving
is.
Kirk.
She
Who
always
cares
have
whether
been.
she leave Kirk? Rashida, you can stay with Kirk, baby. That's on you. Child. I
Nobody.
I don't be
Nobody.
I don't be understanding where these
Yeah, looking like a
women coming
fool.
from.
He got you out the streets looking like a damn fool.
A whole one at that. That part right there, Miss Carla. All of that right there. I cannot. I just cannot with the people. Then I heard a little piece where they was talking about the Jalen situation and how he looked at Marceau as the father figure instead of Lemonhead Maurice. He spoke of how Maurice mistreated him, and Kimmy sitting there with her dumb ass trying to pretend like she didn't see it. She makes me sick with her old dirty ass. I don't like her. And then Tuna Cat had the nerve to jump in talking about some, well, that's a mother, Jaden to the respect my faith and my, yeah, I can't. In my term, she was saying that Jalen should have respected Maurice and what Maurice had to say and all of that.
I couldn't understand what she was saying.
Yeah, talking about they didn't do that motto as a father bigger. I said, Lord, I cannot with her. I cannot. She probably took that as a to be offensive. Tisha did, Jalen looking at Marceau as a father figure more than Maurice.
Girl, I guess she would say it.
Yeah, she didn't like that. She didn't like that at all.
She did. She did.
Mm-mm.
See,
But nah,
what you know why? Cause she don't care, cause he don't care nothing about the other kids. But the son can't stand Tuna Cat.
nah.
She talking about you not gonna miss me. He said, well, Marceau is like, girl,
It's sad. She trying to force Marceau to be with her. Marceau don't
yeah,
like
it's
that.
a
I'm
terrible
trying to tell
situation.
y'all. He really don't. He don't like her at all. She's annoying, and she
I'm a
always
girl.
selling in on somebody else's conversation or somebody else's business,
He
trying to
does
act
not
like
like
her
her.
2 cents in. And then when it come to her, she want everything to be quiet on the set. That's how come them kids up there on that daggone show. Y'all, I'm lost in the sauce. We talking about that daggone that Martell talking about he don't want Melody, and they trying to ice his dumb tail out of the show, Miss Maria, and also Mel and the kids being harassed by some old bummified fool at the gas station yesterday, and Mariah had to dial 911 and text Jason that this fool is acting out at the gas station. She told him, "Excuse me, get your ass
Yeah.
out of the way." See, it could have been me, Miss Carla, because the ghetto side would have really came out
Come
on me.
on.
Well, if you don't get your ass out
No,
of my way.
right,
Mm.
right.
Hey, Miss D, Miss D,
Yeah.
she says, "Hey G." Miss Maria says, "Martho's son act like he don't like him. He act like he don't like none of them." Hey, Miss Shaquanda, she says, "Good evening, everyone. Hey, beautiful people. Thank y'all for popping in to join the live, to catch the vibe, cause I do be having a vibe over here when they be talking about Martell. It makes me sick to my stomach. That bastard need to sign the papers now." While he's still trying to convince somebody about somebody that don't want him. You know what, Miss Carla? The only reason why he's saying that because he know Mel don't want him. That's why he's saying that. Miss Patricia says, "Did Hotel say he didn't want Mel in the last night episode?" I heard about it on some paper. And he was talking about show his real life. Boy, you ought to want that real life to be hidden for no one to see. Self-sabotaging bastard. Sign the papers. Oh, it's so simple for him to just really free himself, y'all. I don't know why he has not comprehended that it's
That's all we
easy.
want him to do is sign the papers and move on.
Now you won't get up here with me and saying it, Miss Carla. You got to say it right. Sign the damn paper, Martell Holt. Child, I cannot with
He feel
him.
like
Yes, Miss Maria. She said
sign the
someone was
damn papers,
harassing.
Martell Ho. Sign the
Yes,
damn papers.
sign them damn papers, Martell Holt.
But
Miss
see,
Maria
that's
said
his
someone.
last access to mail. So he ain't
Yeah,
gonna do that.
child.
Go ahead.
Miss Maria said someone was harassing our nuggets. Let me get my boots and my Louis, not the slugger. Meet me here. Meet me there. H and Fate. Child, yeah, Miss Maria, that was over there at the gas station. Mel had it over there on her IG story. They was trying to enter the store to pick up some stuff. They had been out shopping and stuff for school, and they stopped by this store, and two men was in the way. And so, she said, "Excuse me," as they entering the store. And this man didn't, evidently, he didn't like the way she said, "Excuse me." I've been like, "You sorry bastard, get the out of my way. Don't you see us coming through? I'd have made enough noise here that everybody would have been over there where we was at." Hey, Miss Destiny, she says, "Hi, G and chat. Hey, beautiful, welcome. How are you?" But yeah, it couldn't have been me, Miss Carla, because I'd have ooh, child. By the time Jason got there, it'd have been too late. Cause me and the girls probably be done to whoop that ass. But child, did you
He
hear what
probably,
Boss
he
Baby said?
probably,
They said
she probably,
by the time they
she
got the
probably didn't
police,
do it because of the kids.
yeah, but said by the time the police
Hmm.
had the police on the phone, and Jason said the other man that was with him, he disappeared. Now, why did he disappear? Why did the other man disappear?
He left. Yeah, he left.
He said, "I'm not about to go down with you.
Yeah,
I'm
because
not
he didn't
going
want
back
no
over
smoke,
there."
and he probably didn't want no smoke in the beginning.
Well, yeah, that's true. But then
Baby,
again,
the pope, they call the popo hole. They call the popo.
call the popo ho. That's another reason to make you wonder. Why was y'all standing in the doorway? Why is y'all up there in the way? You at the entrance where people coming in and out of this store. Why? He probably sat there and watched me and them drive up and her get out with them kids. That's what it was. And thought he thought was by
Yeah,
herself. I'm sorry, a bastard. I don't like them men like that. Charlie couldn't have been me, child. I gotta calm myself down.
yeah.
Went to jail. I be done went to jail at 57.
Mm.
I ain't trying to go to jail.
He probably, he was probably trying to pan. He was probably trying to panhandle. He was
Did
probably.
Martell send them people over there? Cause he probably, he be trying to track everything. Did Martell send the people? Child, I be scared for my kids to go around Martell. He be trying to put a tracker device on the kids' book bags and everything else, trying to keep up with the location where they at, where they go. I can't stand
Right.
that bastard. I don't trust him. Mm-mm. 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 Miss Carla, Miss Patricia said the other man disappeared because he may have had warrants. Not the warrants, girl. Hey, Miss Carla, the next time you see Martell Hope, Ask him, do he have a tracking device on it? And also let him know that I will be coming down there to Huntsville to have a little taste of dinner with him.
Yeah. Now and that could be true.
Hmm. I don't trust him. I don't trust that bastard. Uh, Miss Deborah says, you right, Patricia T. I don't trust Martell, child. And Miss Carla, Martell look like he dangerous. He just do some of the stupidest stuff.
Yeah.
Don't bring them products in my house. You lucky to have a roof over your head, you sorry bastard. I can't stand him, y'all. I can't stand him. Mm-mm. Child, I did hear the people talking about that little show they had last night. Said a side hen Kimmy had invited the girls out. Child, that include side hen, tuna cat, and mumbles, along with a nasty nail. Cause that's what about to start calling her a low eye. I don't like her either. Anyway, they said D Nasty wasn't their child because she was on the TikTok something. Child, I said TikTok nothing. I ain't doing nothing over there. She just didn't want to be around y'all. That's it. That's all. She didn't want to be around him. And she already called herself mad at Neil because Neil's son had a baby. Got another baby. Neil
Right.
said her and that boy and that girl been
You
off
probably
and
didn't
on
want to
for
be around
5
now.
years. Yeah, but she said they've been off and on for over 5 years. Destiny always thinking she the number one. D Nasty, whatever y'all call her. Sorry. Them folks is disgusting. Miss Maria says that Patricia, my daughter claims I always say somebody got one.
Yeah.
Child, I cannot. I cannot. That is something.
And the last one on the totem pole.
Hmm. Yeah, but oh, back to Kimmy, y'all. It was amazing to me how she wanted to cover up and pretend like she didn't understand why Jalen would say that about Maurice. She's sitting there like she didn't see Maurice mistreating her son. Kimmy, you are just so disgusting. You are about to be the disgustingest person. Can they take that crap off the TV? Because I don't even like to be on the streets hearing the people talk about it no more. I didn't see too many people trying to call themselves reviewing that show today, child. Maybe one at the most, child. But that was about all I seen, child. The people sick of it. The people have gotten sick of that show. Got that girl over there trying to get on damn Kirk and Rashida's show. She's so excited, like she done hit the daggone jackpot. Martell, so disgusted. I don't know who you talking about. Who you talking about? I don't know them. Who is they? Child, you know Martell, Kurt and Rashida. Rashida and Kurt Martell, you know. Girl, go sit down somewhere. Go get a job. Child, I cannot. Miss Maria said destitute wasn't there because now they all gotta pay their own way. Mm-mm. No more free riding. No more free riding for the people. Oh, wait, I'm just asking. What is really going on with the people? Hmm. Child, sounds like to me that the people's got a whole mess going on. Yes, they got something going on, child. Hmm. They don't want to be around D Nasty right now. I don't know why. The way y'all letting that girl make a sandwich out of you, Kimmy. Kimmy is disgusting, y'all. Kim is disgusting. Her mama them ought to be disgusted with her. At your age, this how you gonna pop out, and this is how you gonna act. And you allow that dude to mistreat your own biological flesh and blood. And then that clown not only make you go along with him mistreating your child, he brings in his child for you to raise. Oh, she done. Child, nobody can be this slow. There's just no way nobody can be this slow. And I ain't doing nothing for you. Child, I cannot. I can't even take it, child. I don't know where she came from, who brought her here, but child, they need to come back and pick her up, child. Take her back over there where she needs to be at, child. That's it. That's all. Miss Deborah says Slaw is still trying to get on live. I guess love and hip hop, child. Yeah, child. She over there trying to get with Rashid and Kurt. Said Rashid and Kurt probably come down there to Huntsville, Alabama, trying to set up some kind of meetings with her and Martell to go over there and some child. I don't know what that's gonna be about, child. I don't even see that working. That ain't gonna work. But why is you over there on TikTok recording you and Martell's conversation? Child, that was so embarrassing, child. It was disgusting. Martell sounded like he was disgusting. He always calling her a girl in some kind of way, a form of fashion. Baby girl, baby girl. Shit, that baby, baby. Girl, go sit. Lord, I don't get these women trying to make these men have them, y'all. What is it? What is really going on? What's in the water? What is in the water, people? Miss Patricia says melodramatic made the show good. Those others are boring. Very boring. Miss Maria says, hey, hold up. Wait a minute. Des- Destitute said she was off and on with Fletch for years. Ain't that the same time frame with Moses? Ain't she only been divorced for 5 years? Damn, 304. Child, that's what her name is on the show. 304 ho. She done let Carlos make her be the 304 on the show. Child, make it make sense. Child ain't nowhere anywhere. I get a peanut butter and jelly sandwich before I go down that path right there. I'm just trying to tell the people. I'm not doing it. You can get somebody else to play that part right there, Carlos. That's a name that none of the girls should want to be affiliated with. Miss Maria says that Deborah, hey friend, how are you? Miss Deborah says, I'm good. Thank you for asking. Child, a whole hot mess. It's just a disaster. When is the ratings coming back out? On Tuesday. We're gonna be waiting again. Cause they already at the all-time low. How low can it go? How low can it go? How low, y'all? How low can the ratings go? Zero? Zero. Nothing. None. Carlos said to the people, that was just the people watching cable, y'all. Do people still watch cable? I thought people just be on YouTube and Peacock and Cock of the P and all of that, child. They got all the other stuff on these here devices, your phone. You ain't got to have that cable no more. Cable used to be 1999. 1999 for cable, y'all. You get your telephone, your little taste of the cable news, and all of that for 1999. Now cable is almost $400, child. Ain't no way in the world. Mm-mm. Ain't that much TV to be looking at for me, child. All they to be talking about the daggone orange man and his disasters he be got going on over there. I can't stand it. Miss Patricia says that Maria Dusty Coochie is as wide as a sea, and that's why she can't keep a man. They ain't tore it all to pieces like that, did they, Miss Patricia? Miss Patricia, is it tore up like that? Child, fall right on in. Bloop, 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 bloop. All right on in. Ooh, child. Miss Carla said they said episode 3 of Love and Marriage Huntsville was boring, child. I just told you, Miss Carla. I heard they was out there that the Kimmy invited them out there to eat to the restaurant, and D Nasty didn't show. She was on TikTok, something about TikTok. That's the last thing I heard, child. But they was over there talking, and Tuna Cat tried to voice her opinion pertaining to Jalen. Again, Kimmy sat right there and let them drag her son. Tell Tuna Cat to shut the up and stay out of your business when it come to your. She ain't got no sense. That girl, she don't need to take up for her own child. That's your only child, and you letting her be child. Miss Patricia says that the cooch is damaged, not the damaged goods, girl. She says you get a turn, and you get a turn, and you get a turn. Everybody, all y'all come on up over here and get a turn of this. Now they done turned so much that there ain't nothing else left to turn, child. When they say turn now, they be like, oh, hell to the no. I ain't trying to fall in, child. I ain't trying to be falling in head first. No, thank you, child. Couldn't have been Martell Holt that did all that damage, child. For what? Well, maybe if he had some more little toys or something, he could have did something, child. But with what he carrying down there, from what I hear, it ain't a whole lot to do no damage to, child. I cannot. Miss Carla said D Nasty was on TikTok doing what? Roses, child. That's what Tuna Cat said, child. She probably was over there lying because she always trying to cover up for somebody. But child, to the good people. Child, they tell me Martha Scott done took another vacation without Tuna Cat. Child, I told y'all he don't like her. I done told y'all he just don't like that girl. Child, Martha is gone again, child. But I think they said he gone with that son this time. Tuna Cat, he don't like. Y'all think she's still stinking or something? He don't like to be around her. I don't know. He need to go on down there and sign the damn papers, Marceau. Miss Maria says, listen, if I'm gonna be a 304, I'm gonna be the best and paid. Hell, why do it for free? She running around doing all that, but she still broke and scrambling. Just stupid. Stupid, 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 without a cause. I mean, dude, make it make some kind of sense, girl. He got you labeled as the 304 on the damn show, and you ain't doing nothing, girl. You should have had enough money at this point right about now that you done paid off a LeBaric child. You don't owe him nothing. You don't owe nobody nothing, child. What is you doing with your... So it sounds like to me she letting them sample before they pay. And once they sample, they be like, hell no, I ain't about to pay you for that. That's it. That's all. I'm not paying for that, girl. I'm sorry, child. I can't. I ain't paying for that. I ain't about to do that. I ain't finna do that. Nope. I ain't paying. Mm-mm. That's all you got. What you been doing out there in them streets? You been letting anybody jump in? Not you get a car, you get a car, you get a car. It's you get a turn, you get a turn, you get a turn. Everybody get a turn. Everybody get a turn. Till you can't turn no more. Child, just disgusting, child. Well, the people were so happy and overly joyed about the show coming back on, child. I told y'all they forgot that it's just a little taste more than just the show coming back on, people. It's some more that goes along with it. You got to be able to maintain. You got to be able to hold the audience's attention. You got a lot of stuff you got to do. You got to win fans and all of that. Ain't nobody winning nothing, child. Who that Miss Carter said Tuna Cat had what, 35? 35 what is T Squad? I think that's what it is. Child. I don't know, child. We up here counting D Nasty out. She might have said, y'all know what? I don't want to be on that show. They dragging us, talking about the ratings is low. We ain't got no fan base and all of this, y'all. I don't want to be on that mess. Hey, Miss Denise, girl. Hey, girl. Hey. She says, hello, everyone here listening. Hey, my mod. Miss Deborah says, hey, G, will you be reviewing the new show, Heart and Hustles? It started last night on it was really good. Absolutely. Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna look at that later on this afternoon. Um, and we can talk about it tomorrow. Tomorrow. Child, the people make me laugh. They is funny to me, child. They thought they was doing the damn thing. One monkey don't stop no show. And where was Tuna Cat Mama at? Child, I thought she was supposed to be the star. I thought Tuna Cat Mama was supposed to be child tuna people that was on Tuna Cat side, child. I think they low key dragging Tuna Cat Mama, child, talking about the show and all of that, child. They don't, that is embarrassing. Miss Patricia says that Maria, exactly. From the looks of it, ain't no man giving her shit and broke as she is, as broke as she is. I think Miss Patricia and Miss Maria, the most she ever got was probably from Moses, until Moses said, I'm not doing this shit anymore. He said, you go find you somebody else to do it. That's how come Moses is off over there living his best life with what that girl named Sonny. They over there selling off into the sunset. Child, and you left behind again. Miss Maria says that Deborah, for some reason, I thought it was on Bravo. No, it's supposed to be on our network, Miss Maria. That's why they were trying to say that, we hope that the ratings don't, you know, I don't see that's a total different show, y'all. I really don't see how that can intertwine. People was worried about, on that mess, trying to get some of them people's ratings or whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna be peeping that later on. Was it on Bravo? I could be wrong. No, I thought it was coming on. They said on after that crap went off last night. Whatever. But no, y'all, they ain't show Martell Hope. I don't even know who it was. Just boring, y'all. Trish was up there telling lies again, talking about how Marquez just come on in the house and Tuna Cat, that was disrespectful. You think that be walking into nobody's house? I said, Lord, if she don't shut up. Yes, it's on. Yeah, it's on. Up there telling lies, child. But why did her and Ken break up, child? Let's talk about Ken for a little taste before we get up off here. Why did Tuna Cat, not Tuna Cat, it might be Tuna Cat, probably had them too, child. I ain't putting that past none of them chicks up there now. But why did Ken and that girl break up, child? Ken, come here, Ken. Marquez told you a long time ago she didn't want you. Heart and Hustle was good. Miss Shaquanda said yes. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm gonna look at it this afternoon, and we're gonna talk about it too. But Mumbles and Ken is separated cheerings. They said Ken over there always got some women's around him, child, looking like a grease. Let me shut up. It like came out. Thank you, Lord. It almost came out, y'all. I stopped myself that time. Sometimes I can stop myself, and sometimes I can't. But Ken is over there posting on IG, and he's out with the podcast with his friend and all that kind of stuff, child. He wants the women to flock to him, child. He's too conceited. Chocolate bastard. Miss Patricia said, gee, they are lying. I don't believe they are broken up. I think they is. You don't think so? Well, who cares anyway, child? I told y'all after that stunt she pulled with Kimmy, child, he, he might be done said, what's really going on with you? I'm just saying. But yeah, he's too conceited. He requires too much attention. He needs too much of a mirror for me for him to be a man. It's just disgusting, you know. He tries too hard. He does the most. Miss Maria says I unsubscribe on. I guess I watch on YouTube. Child, you better pick it up on wherever you can, child. Miss Carla says Lockjaw told Ken she didn't want to marry him because he had a itty bitty dick. What? Hoppo. Who these men's pappy? Hoppo, who they pappy? He got a itty bitty ditty too. Yeah, them roars he was doing probably done. Yeah, it'll shrink him up, Miss Carla. If he had anything to shrink, yeah, them roars probably got hold of him, very easily. Yep, and that's what happens when you're trying to get all those muscles and you're taking all that stuff and you're adding it up, putting it together, and you're putting it into your body, child. That's what can happen. So I ain't saying he ever had anything. Probably did. So he didn't have a whole lot to draw up. I'm just saying. Miss Patricia says, Trish wants a woman to woman. Well, if that's her what she's craving, that's just fine. I believe Side Hen do too, because she was talking about her libido so bad, and I don't think Maurice could ever, do nothing. He couldn't help that situation, so I don't know. Mama, she maybe done got hold of him, Miss Patricia, far as I know, child. To each of their own. If that's what they like. That's what they like. But go on ahead and stop playing with the people. No. Mm, Miss Carla says, G Squad, did you see him in them gray sweatpants? I synced him, child. I synced him in them gray sweatpants. And I said, well, where is it at, child? I be looking for the print. I ain't synced no print. Itty bitty, child. Y'all grown. Hoppo, who they pappy? I just need to know who they pappy, Hoppo. That's all y'all got. And y'all out here trying to run in behind some women. Boy, go sit down somewhere with that mess. Go take several seats somewhere. Don't bring that back out here. Nobody wants to see that. So I guess he got the women's all fantasized and strung out behind his muscles, child, because he ain't got nothing else going on for him. Miss Patricia says Yellow Boy and Ken ain't got enough to touch those women's guts. Not the guts, girl. She went on with she said the guts. Not the guts, Miss Patricia. Miss Patricia don't have no pity for the boys, child. She don't feel no waste time about the boys, child. They come out here and hit these streets over here. They want to, child. They ain't ready for them. Miss Maria says the caller they was empty, not empty, empty. Child, I don't know what they was, but them girls don't want them. Their little boys, child. They said, I don't want that. Miss Patricia says, baby, Sonny got her a real one. Ooh, wait. Mm. Shorty swing my way. Sure look good to me. Yes. Child, ain't nobody got time to be. You gonna be worried with one of them there clowns and they ain't even got nothing in their pants. Man, that's a double dose of nothing. I would be so upset. Real, real, real upset behind all of that I had to go through. And you ain't got nothing to ease the pain. Child, I cannot. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Well, y'all know the interaction that they were saying that Ken and his friend was having. Child, they was trying to figure that one out. What was really going on? Did he have a little taste of, I don't know. They all maybe on like that, child. I don't know what them people got going on. Swingers or whatever they calling it, child. I don't know what it's called now, but they all was going in out there doing all that there. Child, I don't know. Didn't y'all know what they said about child? Let me shut up. Mm. Child, I don't know. But I'm gonna need for somebody to run over there because I can't tolerate Carlos a whole lot and tell Carlos to stay out of Bravo's business and mind the business that's supposed to be paying him. He ain't never promoting that show, y'all. He don't promote that show at all. And then be coming out with that stupid laugh trying to make somebody think that show is all of that. He know a good daggone well that show is about to be nothing. Over. Lord. Mm, 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 mm. But child, ain't nothing really going on the YouTube streets cheering. I'm going to review this here good show here because I like to start at the beginning. So I better look at it today so that I don't be a behind. If I be a behind, I ain't going to be trying to catch up. So is this going to be something that's coming on every Saturday night after this disaster goes off or what? Dude at least need to have some money. Child, gotta have something, Miss Maria. Give us a little taste of something, baby. Baby, you just gotta have something. You just can't be out here with them muscles and ain't got no money, ain't got no PP, ain't got no nothing. Can the girls get a little taste of something where we? I mean, you can get a girl to stay around you as long as you got that money. You ain't got no PP, you ain't got no money. And Ken ain't no looker. He got some muscles, but that's about it. Child, like it not. Yes, every Saturday, Miss Deborah said. Thank you, Miss Deborah, child. We're going to be tuned in, child. We're going to be tuned in. I can be a character every now and again. So, I'm going to check it out, child. I am about to check this here out and see what's really going on. Child, I know they terrified, but I really want to know when that next show of with them girls coming on from Huntsville. I'm going to look at that one too. But it ain't going to be them little chicks over there with look. Let me tell y'all before I get up off here. Miss Maria says CK checked out around season 6. Yeah, he been gone. But let me tell y'all this right here. Um, Nell Fletcher is a snake. And everything that Chris does to her, Chris, bring your ass back out here on this TikTok street and get back down here in them girls' inboxes over there. I might go over there and flirt with him just a little taste. I'm just keeping it a buck, child. Don't say that I want him, but that don't mean I can't go over there and flirt with him to see if he gonna flirt back. I can send him a wink to see if he gonna send me a wink back. I'm just saying, cause I can. But anyway, now Chris gonna lay you back down in that bed one more time because see the way you acting, I know what I said. The way you acting now, you had an agenda when you got on this show. I don't like that. I don't like that, Nell. Now I know the girl said you got some hands and I got some too. Don't get that part twisted on my ride. But I don't like the way you coming out. Um, acting like you never knew the girl. Yeah, she had an agenda. And it ain't gonna work out either for her. Don't let your little daycare fail, Nail. Nail, don't let your little daycare go down the hill because you thinking you the it and ain't nothing. Miss Deborah says, oh, he will, G. Oh, child, he need to come on back out here. I'm going over there and disturb his little peace in a few minutes. Y'all will pray for me that my mind changed. I ain't want him. I don't want him, y'all. But I'm gonna see what he's up to. I'm gonna send him a wink and see if he wink back. If he wink back, I can say I can reel him right on in. I'm going to reel him right on in. I'll be like, what's your location? Daddy, where you at? You around the corner? Or do I need to take a little drive? I just want to know. Hmm. Yeah, you need to lay her back down because all of those people, child, they had an agenda on that when they came on that show. When she helped them get on that show, child, they was already up to no good. They wasn't wishing anything good for her. And Nell, you almost had the people too, Nell. Nell, you almost had us. Child, we almost went over there to you. You like to have us for real. But you moved wrong, and we was like, oh, hold up, wait a minute, wait a minute, put the brakes, pump the brakes, pump the brakes. There's something wrong with her. So y'all don't be thinking that the people can see y'all. The people can really see y'all acting a whole fool. Just disgusting how y'all did. Child. But y'all got it in the palm of your hand right now. I would no longer want to be affiliated with Love and Marriage Huntsville. I would want to get my own show, create my own stuff. And you got Carlos over there in the palm of your hands, allegedly. And just tell him what you got. Put it on the table and see what y'all can do with it. Start over. Miss Maria says, he probably like them young girls. Tell him you 27 and single. Child, let me tell him, no, I ain't going there. That's too low. That's too low, Miss Maria. I'm going to say I'm about 35 and ready to mingle. What you got, Daddy? What you working with? I think Chris might be working with a little taste of something, child. I would never find out because Chris ain't no good. He's no good either. But I'm gonna send him a wink and see if he gonna wink back. I'm gonna let y'all know. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but yeah, I'm gonna see if he take the bait. They so dumb. Shouldn't they know that they probably being set up? The girls don't want you. They just setting you up to see if you gonna take the bait, fall for the okie doke or something. Do they think? They don't think. They think with the wrong head. But anyway, child, I can't stand them bastards over there. Martell Holt signed the damn papers. And stop being so frustrated with that girl and that child that the people said ain't even yours. Yeah, we just got on track. Yo, Martell sound like a little boy. He sound like a kid. Dude, you about 45 or 46 now, should be. Catch up with your age. Fall on your knees and repent and cut this foolish mess out. And stop telling people that you don't want somebody. Somebody don't want you either. Now sign the damn papers. And go get take that girl over there to the AA and enroll her. That's the school you need to enroll her in. The AA school. Little bottle down in the pocketbook and everything is taking a wig everywhere she go, child. It takes money to work to create a show. Well, they're all millionaires on the show, Miss Maria. Just in case you forgot. You forgot they was all millionaires. Child, where has Miss Maria been at? Child, they been told us they was millionaires. I cannot. But child, for the people, y'all get on over there and look at that show. I'm about to get up off of here and I'm gonna look at this show, child. We're gonna talk about it tomorrow, child. I don't want to see nothing about. I want to talk about. I don't want to see nothing else pertaining to Martell. I don't want to see nothing else about Ariana Carey. I don't want to see nothing about none of them that folk, child. These crazy people, child, looking and seeking for attention. When Martell discovered that these people is really trying to get him off that show, he's gonna blank out and turn it all upside down. He gonna really turn it up. Let me not say that because he been turning it upside down for the longest and ain't turned nothing upside down. Ain't did nothing. Ain't got that. Ain't got no kind of. If Mel was still on this team, he probably would know how. He don't know how to turn nothing upside down. Miss Patricia says action speaks louder than words. Hotel Action doesn't say he does. He doesn't want Mel. No, we know better than that, Miss Patricia. He just blowing out hot air to be talking. He's a narc, allegedly, and he just wants attention. He knows, child. If we could play make believe or pretend for a minute, and she says, "Pull up. I'm cooking out today, and I'm inviting you for the sake of the kids." Child, he run over there and said, "Mama Marlene, Mel has invited us over there to her crib. Mom, come on, let's go, Mom. Because I ain't seen him ride Marlene in a little taste of a minute." Child, I think the last time I seen Martell Holt ride Marlene was when they went down yonder to Dustin, child. I think that was Marlene's last trip. Well, Marlene must have been feeling some type of way, child, because I ain't seen her down those streets with Martell no more, child. She probably knew when they drove off. She hated to see that last day come. I'm winding it up, y'all. I'm getting ready to get off here. Marlene hated to see that last day come because she said, I know it's over now. It's all over, y'all. I ain't gonna see my daughter no more, child. Cause my crazy son and effed around, and we all done found out. It's over now. She ain't about to play them games with him. No, she don't want him. She don't even want me around. Cause I had to say something that my son made me say. I ain't really mean it. But yeah, he kind of like made me say it about her. And I was knowing that it wasn't true, but I said it and I take accountability for it too. Miss Patricia says exactly at G. Marlene is over hotels, games. She ain't fooling with him. And that side bird he got, she can't stand that witch. Take the W off and put a B. She can't stand that heifer. You destroyed my family, you B. That's what Marlene said to that girl. Y'all better trust and believe. Marlene done cussed that child all the way out. Take that damn child of yours and go somewhere and do something better with it. I don't give a blank what you do with it. Hey, I'm Miss Anitra. How are you? She said, I don't give a blank until the blank, what you do with it. Get rid of her and him, child. I don't blame Marlene. I probably been in my feelings too, child. Behind that bird, child, go cluck somewhere else. I don't care where you cluck at, but just go cluck somewhere else, anywhere. I don't care. But anyway, y'all, I'm about to go over here and look at this here good show, and and we're gonna talk about it. But anyway, I ain't got no more for y'all. I ain't got no more right now. I might come back later. I don't know. But I'm about to check out this show. Anyway, I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining the live to catch the vibe up over here in the words of Miss Maria. We love y'all so much. Thank y'all always for popping in and joining the live chat. You know, putting down there what you thinking and all of that, child. It makes it that much interesting. But anyway, y'all have a good Sunday afternoon. I'm out of here and I'm gonna catch y'all a little later. Bye.